There we go. It is acting weird. Okay, it's kind of running slow, so hold on a sec. I'll give that design. Here, let me get myself shared in first. Okay, I may need to go to the other. Or do it the other way for this one. Hold on a sec. Okay. Let me get rid of this. If I can. While it's running slow, I'm Tonya with Tonya's Crafting Creations. I am the host of the event that we're doing today, Creative Kinship Event Group. It is Crawfish Choice today. Just getting my little stand here. I need to do some measuring, but I may have actually found a Hi Veronica. I may have actually found a desk that I like. Well, I do like it, but I need to do some more measuring just in case. But I kind of like it to the point where I may even try to rearrange stuff to be able to have it. Just because I really like how it is. And it would give me so much more room. Hi, Beth. So I am live on both Facebook and YouTube. And I do have a few people on here from YouTube. Hi, Lisa. I use StreamYard to do my lives, Welcome, Melanie. Pretty sure you're new to me. Let me put my comments up on here just in case so I don't miss anything. That's not the right stand, but it will work. Anyway, so we had a pretty long lineup today. Let me pull that up really quick here, and I'll go over that really quick. So I am the last one for the night. So we started off the event at 1 p.m. Eastern with Crafty Fox Creations by Tamara. Then we had Fergie's Crafting Connection, which is Lisa. Then Crafts by Amy, Sheila's Creations and Crafts, Angela's Totally Frazzled Creations, Country Loving Market, which is Bev, Creating with Love and Grace, which is Heather, Moody Cow Cottage, which is Lindsay, and then Craft Room Confessions with Beth, and then myself. So we did have a pretty good lineup. We're not doing an event next week because it falls on Christmas Eve. There wasn't enough people who were available. I get it, it's Christmas Eve, so you're going to be spending it with your families. But there are going to be a few changes coming up with the event group. There are going to be more Saturday events again. Not every single Saturday. Well, there might be some for a while, but I do have to try and fit in my bazaars with oh, are you okay? Hold on, my dog almost fell. She's trying to peek around and she almost fell on her little noggin. This is Bindi for those of you who don't know. But yeah, we're going to be doing as many events on the weekend that I can do. But I've been trying to do more bazaars so I can kind of get rid of some crafts because it's kind of hard to continue crafting when you don't have space to keep storing up all the crafts. So it gets a little difficult. Okay, did I miss anything? She is a pretty little girl. That's Bindi. She's with me during every single live. She's my cute little fart. She really is. She's my little follower, and she didn't originally belong to me. She belonged to a friend of mine, and after she passed away, I ended up with her. But my goodness, Bindi she loves me to death. Okay, so that's screwed up on printing. So let me try to print this one more time. We're going to do a door hanger. I'm debating on whether to do it on a pizza pan or this wood piece. Also, to let you guys know, you may want to check and make sure that you're still following the people that you like to watch. Hi, Bonnie. Because there have been some people who I've always watched, and all of a sudden I'm unfollowed or I'm not following them anymore. So I don't know why Facebook decides to do that, but they do, and it's aggravating. But what can you do? It's Facebook for you. I'm just going to pull these out so I have them. Because I'm going to try to use these if I can. That looks nasty. I'm having computer issues, so my brother is actually going. He's nice. He's buying me a computer for Christmas. So I just lost the page I was on. Hold on a sec. I'm in the process of like transferring everything from my old computer to the new one. And so it's kind of being a pain in the butt. Change to that. Use. It's fighting with me. If not, I'll just use this one, but I have this one to use, but I kind of would rather use the other one. And I know Ty's going to like the other one better. It's a dog. Who wouldn't like it? Okay, there we go. Now it worked. So it says fa la la la, and it says Labrador on it. So I'm just going to print it 2 directions. And my printer's really quick, guys. Okay, done with that. It's being slow at the moment because I'm in the process of transferring everything to a hard drive. I already have holes in this. Okay, so this is the image we are going to use. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I need to remove someone. I think. Maybe not. What? Okay, hold on a sec. There we go. I want to get rid of that person off of there. So Amy said you can't comment on Facebook. But I'm not sure what she means by but I'm cut off but you're cut off over here on YouTube. Not sure what that means, but welcome, Melissa. So I'm just trying to decide which one to do. And I may not use the buffalo plaid. So we can either put this on this board like that, or we could do this one. Might do this one. If I do this one, I can paint the rim red. So yeah, let's do that one. And I might not be able to use these, but I'll use them for something else. Okay. So let's get this painted. For anyone who doesn't know, I use a crocodile, which is this, to poke the holes. Looking for my other white. Right there. It was hiding from me, and I'll need you. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Might be able to change that really quick. Nope, I can't. Darn it. Okay, I'll try a different setting next time on YouTube. Maybe try turning your phone. Maybe that will help. So I did get this image off of Etsy. Oh, and one other thing too, guys. If you send me a message and I don't get back to you right away, doesn't hurt to send me another message because it's been weird. And sometimes it doesn't even show me that I have a message. Not sure why. I have found messages from people who have sent me messages that I didn't even know that they sent me a message. Until I started to, and I haven't even went through all of my old messages yet, but I was like deleting my old messages. And for whatever reason, it's being weird. Maybe I need to uninstall the app and reinstall it or something. So how's everyone doing? Are you guys ready for Christmas? I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Last time I had a sinus infection, they put me on antibiotics for 10 days. And it started to go away, and then it came back again. Or I got another one that quick, which is unusual. But so they put me on another 10 days of a different antibiotic. And so the doctor wants me to see an ear, nose, and throat doctor again to see why it's doing that again. So I have to do that tomorrow. And then next week, Bindi goes to the groomer on Monday. So she'll look all presentable before Christmas. And then I have another doctor's appointment on either Tuesday, I think. Must be because Christmas Eve is on Wednesday, so must be Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll go to Costco, get whatever we need. Maybe I'll be able to find one of those pies again cheesecake pumpkin pie things that I got, and I can bring that to my cousin's house again, since they really liked it. If you haven't gotten ever one of those cheesecake pies from Costco, definitely try it because it's really good. So are you guys ready for Christmas? I don't know why my ear's aching all of a sudden. I'm kind of thinking more like around the times that I do more bazaars. I may try doing themed events on those Wednesdays so that you guys have some themed events again. I'm trying to find the happy medium, and it's kind of difficult when I'm trying to do the bazaars also. Um, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh, geez, what happened? Did someone change something on you? It's kind of frustrating when something changes last minute like that. Yeah. It's going to be a weird holiday for a lot of people. Um, anyone who's lost a family member, the first Christmas is always the hardest. Um, I know the first year after I lost my mom, it was really hard. And then, like, every holiday after that was too. It just. My friend who does crafts too, this is her first year without her boyfriend who had passed away. And it was his favorite time of the year and everything. And so it makes it even harder for her. But I don't know what the deal is with Facebook, Amy. StreamYard added a new feature that you can stream both ways, landscape and portrait. And that might be why it's the way it is over there. I did block someone over there because I don't know what the heck they were saying. I will be, well, my brother doesn't work, I don't think. But we'll do presents whenever he wakes up. Or knowing him, he might just give it to me as soon as it comes. But, and then, I'll go to my cousin's later that day. That's so irritating how it does that. Where are you? Oh gosh, I see it now, yeah. Yep, I see what you're talking about. I forgot I could view it. So yeah, it is very zoomed in. I don't know. I think it's just because it's trying to do it both ways. I won't do it that way anymore. So I'm sure you guys all know by now, Ty is my sister and Veronica. I said that wrong. Ty is my cousin, Veronica is my sister. I can't talk today, you guys. I literally cannot talk today. Okay. Let's try. You guys do not know how difficult it is to sit here and not start measuring for that desk to see if it actually would fit there. I see a lump here. I'm sitting here and it's like I keep glancing over here at this corner where that desk would be if I got it. And I'm just staring at it like, okay, is that long enough? As I'm doing this. So I can move this down a ways. This whole thing. I actually might be able to do what I thought I could do. I'd have to measure it. I have a shelf screwed onto the wall back there behind me that I have a lot of surfaces on. In a perfect world, what I would do is put this shelf back there so that it has something more to lean against because it's like slanting. I don't think I have anything heavy there, but it is slanting. Okay, we're going to have to cut this. There you are. But yeah, I can't help it as I'm sitting here. I'm just kind of, I glance around and it's like, ooh, would that fit there? Hey, I've been talking about wanting to get a new desk since last year. Because literally, if I try to move this desk, it's going to fall apart. And instead of putting the Mod Podge on this, we're going to put it on this. I might try something. Let me paint the edge first. Oh, shoot. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There we go. Keep forgetting the things I can't do right now with that arm. If I try to unscrew something that's tight with that hand, it irritates my shoulder. And sometimes I end up getting like a shooting pain to my shoulder, or from my shoulder to my hand. It's kind of weird. I can like lift light things like this, but anything too heavy hurts too bad. So I don't know how physical therapy is gonna help, but we will see. It's like every day it starts hurting further and further down. And more, unfortunately. Did you say a pumpkin roll? I'm thinking back to your message, Veronica. Okay. Yeah, you did. I've never made a pumpkin roll, but I made one of those chocolate cake rolls that you put ice cream in the middle, or like whipping cream or whatever filling you want in the middle. I made that long time ago. Kylie sent me a message the other night wanting to know when I was coming back up there. To see them. That hurt. This weekend, I'm going to my friend's house, and we're gonna probably pick up something to bring back to her place, and we'll watch movies and maybe craft. Hey Ty, is your printer working good? No. You just go away. I'm not answering a number I don't know. Okay, that'd be good. The lady who I got bindi from, her daughter um, made that a few times. That was, I think, or her daughter or her daughter-in-law. I can't remember which. That was the first time I had ever had it. Okay, I'm gonna dry this and then we'll see if it needs another coat anywhere. I had this recipe that I love, and I lost the recipe. And so far, I have not been able to find one that was as good as that was. Like, I found some that use some of the similar ingredients, but it's like there's something not quite right. It doesn't quite taste like the other one did. It's a flourless chocolate torte cake. So it kind of has a fudgy texture. Kind of. And it's really, really good. And you do like the I think the part that's not tasting quite right is the top layering. I can't remember what that stuff's called. Starts with a G. I can't remember what it's called though. Was it gouache or I can't remember. I'm probably not saying it right. But it's like I tried making it again and so many times and I cannot find one that's as good. Yeah. I have not found one that tastes as good as that one did. I mean, it just like melted in your mouth. It was so stinking good. All of it. And I've tried a couple different recipes. I've even tried like mixing and matching different ones, and I don't know. I haven't had any luck. However, I haven't tried in a while. But, after you try so many times, you just kind of give up hope of ever finding the same one. And there are so many versions, of the same kind of desserts that um, they're all a little different with the recipes. I did make potato soup last weekend. And I can actually post the recipe. It's a ham potato soup, and oh my goodness, it was so stinking good. I had stopped by because I was in town on Sunday. I stopped by my friend's house and brought her some. And so when we did the last bazaar, the potato soup was not good that they had. It was not good at all. And so it kind of got our hopes up because we both weren't feeling well, and um, potato soup sounded so stinking good. And so then I decided, well, I'll just make my own. I also have a really good lasagna recipe that I can post too. That's really good. Okay, so this will be the last coat. Yeah, it did not last long. Potato soup is something that I could eat, every day. I wouldn't really get sick of it. And it's super easy. And if I need help cutting anything up, which I usually do, my brother helps. So we have that nice red. And we've got some red on the back. So let me get that dry so I don't get it on anything else. And then I'll paint this back. Probably just white. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll paint it red. I don't know. But I'll paint it. Okay. So we're going to take our cute, adorable puppies. Well, dogs. They're not puppies. Okay, hold on, Ben. Did I take it into the other room? Oh, no, it's right here. Hey, Sarah. Trying to get this chair moved further forward. Okay. I have done this once with this, and I didn't with because this is tissue paper. I cannot talk. This is rice paper. I've done it before with rice paper, but it doesn't seem like I've noticed it doing anything or working, but I'm going to try. Can't iron with that arm. So I'm just ironing my image since I printed it. I kind of want to make more of it almost. That stuff was so stinking good. So this works if you use like if you print it on regular paper and you iron over the top of your image, it kind of bakes the ink into the paper. Now, unless I haven't done it long enough on the tissue paper, I haven't, or not tissue paper, rice paper, I haven't found it to work that way, but I'm going to try again. Because you know how sometimes when you go to seal the craft in, then, ow, that hurts too bad. Sometimes the red will smear. Hi, Daisy. And so I'm going to try this and we'll see if it works. But it does work with regular, I swear I know how to talk. It does work with regular paper. So if you print on regular paper, you can kind of seal it in doing that. Just be careful when you take it off because it's going to be, or when you are done because it's going to be really hot. And then add your Mod Podge. I type up the church music every week for the church that I go to. And they are, I type it up every week on PowerPoint. And this is why I'm getting a new computer, because when I guess it was last week, and then it happened a couple other times, it was weird. And like as it was trying to do a final save, it didn't. Instead, it corrupted the file, and then um, it wouldn't even let me open it after that. And it's done that a couple different times. And so, and then sometimes like a blue screen pops up and it restarts. So I don't know. It says something about some video card or something. I don't know, but it's seen better days, I guess. If you're asking me, Lisa, kind of, I guess. Not really doing a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. Yeah, I'm not doing really a lot. Besides just going to my cousin's Christmas Day or lunch or dinner, whatever time. I kind of have all the any gifts I am getting. Bandy got a new gift. Calm down. My little Bandy has a new toy. We'll see how long the eyes last on it, because I didn't dry it completely. But we'll see how long the eyes last on. She tends to pull eyes out of her toys and pull the ears and tails off. She's not the nicest with her toys. She's kind of rough with them. Okay. I don't know where, but it got glitter on it from somewhere. But hey, it's a Christmas craft, so it can have glitter. Okay. Let's go ahead and iron this. And then I'll go through. I have a thing that I can use it. I can't remember if it just picks through. I think one picks through the comments and just randomly you can get to pick someone, I think it is, and the other just is like maybe for people who shared the page. I don't know, but I will do Happy Mail for the at least one person who was on tonight. Okay, and that's down completely. Oh yeah, that's one of the things. Bindy's first thing is to find the squeaker. And it drives her nuts if she can't. I have this cat who he's kind of a lighter gray cat. And it is so funny because my brother always said he looks like a stuffed animal. Tommy. He's our oldest cat. He's like, I don't know, 17 or 18 now. And it's so sticking hilarious because Bindi, and I am not joking, you guys, she tries to squeak him. she'll push her nose on her toys to try and squeak them, and she will do that to his belly. She will push on his belly like she's trying to squeak him. Like she thinks he's a toy. It's like he's not a toy, you little brat. But she seems to think he is. She likes him. She likes to torment him. She's a good puppy. Right then. Okay, where did I put that greenery? Oh. Right in front of my face. Never be surprised what Bindi will do. Okay. Now, it didn't blend in as much as I would like, so when it doesn't, just take a little bit of paint, not a whole lot. Probably should have feathered it more. But you can kind of go around it. Okay. Okay, so we have that. We'll get that dry. Why are you kicking me in the butt, Bin Bin? Okay. I don't remember. Oh, Hobby Lobby. I just saw the sticker. Was pokey. Do I have any of that grading stuff? Well, I see it. There we go. I'm like, I see it. It's there. Okay. Scoot your butt. Thank you. Cutie pie. Okay. I kind of want the pine cone. Yeah, I can't do that. Hold on. I might not be able to do what I wanted to do. Because my brother's asleep. Let's see if I can cut through this. Okay. Okay. Don't have any of the wire, so we'll have to use this. Ow. Okay, that didn't do what it was supposed to do. Or I pulled it too hard. One or the other. I can injure myself doing anything, guys. Okay. That actually worked that time. So maybe I should just wrap the whole thing there. I know, we're accident prone. I have noticed that whatever is going on with my shoulder is making this arm weaker and my hand weaker. So whatever the heck it is, it's causing that to happen. Okay. And then I'll put a bow in the middle so you don't see that part. I think it like berries up. Okay. So let's add the beads really quick. And we won't be too far over the time. I am the last one, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Probably. Yeah, you're not going to see it, but I did pull it apart, so I frayed it. That part was already kind of bad to begin with. I guess I could do it that way, too. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't, like, come apart. Then maybe I'll just glue it back there. Okay. Four, 5, 6. You're making noises, Bindi. did it. This is why I haven't really been crafting a whole lot, because there's a lot of things that I do that I don't realize is going to irritate it. And I've kind of been trying to baby my arm as much as I could. Okay, we have that so far. And then I better close this before I spill the whole thing. Okay. We're going to put that here. So we could... I'm going to put a bow. We're going to put another hole in. Maybe. To hold the beads. I should have done it before the beads, but this is going to hold, at least give me a place to wire it or tie it. I'll have to use this string for now. I don't trust hot glue alone. I've had too many crafts at bazaars that started to fall apart. So if I can add that so I can at least tie it on, then I can trust it more. However, that was not even, but that's okay. That was not turned on. So let's let that heat up. And we will work on the bow really quick. I was starting to put some of my Christmas stuff up. I don't have my big bow dabber in here, but don't I have my little one? Right there. Better than nothing. Okay, they do have hats, so I could use some of this. Could just use this, actually. See if I want to add anything else in. Are you trying to see around me or something, Ben? Oh, it's kind of heated up already. I think I'll leave the string off for now. I have enough room I can stick the wire through. So, does anyone do anything fun for like New Year's or anything? That I don't ever usually do anything. Okay, I kind of want to tuck that up there to kind of keep it out of the way. So we have that so far. I think I'll use this. I don't need that long of a piece. Oh, okay. I haven't left the house since you told me. But I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I don't remember what time. Looks like my appointment's at 1:30. What the? Oh, okay. I had a weird thing on my calendar. I'm like, what is that? It was just said some weird name at 7 in the morning. It's like, I did not put that. I must have hit a button. That was the day that I was supposed to have physical therapy, but they moved it to the 30th. I was just confused for a minute when I looked at that. If they have another one of those pies, when we go over to Tri-Cities, I'll grab one, Ty. I have a package I have to get from the post office tomorrow. Okay. Let's cut that. Okay. Then I think I will put... Okay. Yeah, that's why I was trying to be really careful. Plus, my hand's been really shaky lately for whatever reason. And so I'm trying to be extra, extra careful. kind of dizzy. That works. Is that the one that started at the other bank? The one that was in there talking to you when I was in there last? Okay, so we have our cute bow. And if I need to, I can trim the tails. But I think they should be fine. So I can just kind of bend them. Okay, just adding a little more hot glue. So we have that. Let me connect this back the way it goes. Other thing could do is if wanted to, could add some glitter. I just don't feel like having glitter all over my desk right now. But I could take some of this Snow Tex and where it has snow, just kind of give it a 3D effect and put it on the bumper. And I think I'm just going to do a spray-on seal. Okay, and then some of it I think is just rust like there and there. But I think I'll leave it there. I'll decide later maybe if I'm going to put any down here or not, but I don't think so. So that is what we have for our craft today. And these, the greenery came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, that was weird. Got a really sharp, like, electricity thing shooting through my hand there for a minute. Haven't had that since my carpal tunnel issue. I don't know. Turned out cute. Okay, why are you trying to leave? Oh, I see the problem. Gotta glue it. Only reason my finger's getting that close to the hot glue is because it's already cooling. Okay. I'm not putting my finger through there. There we go. I've got hot glue strings all attached to my hand. So yeah, that is what we have. So I don't know. I might try to come on. I don't know if it's going to be this week or not, but I'll try to come on. Maybe maybe on Wednesday I'll try to come on. Even though we're not having an event, I might still try and hop on. Come here, sweetie. But anyways, I do have my notification group if you guys want to join it if you haven't already. The link is on my page. I will share that recipe for my potato soup on my page. And then we'll have our crafter's choice again the next week. But anyways, thank you for joining me tonight, you guys. I am tired and I think I'm probably going to go to bed not too long. But anyways, you guys have a good rest of your evening. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the rest of the people who were in the event today. Hubbit. Bindi agrees. And then maybe the next time you see Bindi, she'll look more presentable. And not quite so shaggy. Good night, everyone. What are you looking at? You little stinker butt.